And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then it's Keldon Johnson, then there's Castle, and it's Houdini in at the 1 spot. And for Philadelphia, George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. One thing you love about these teams, Clark, they both do the dirty work on the glass.
Yeah, extra possessions will be at a premium tonight. No easy boards. With all of these glass eaters running around, getting their hands dirty, should make for a really interesting game to keep an eye on inside.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's Houdini. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Johnson passes to Houdini. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Great instincts from Johnson. He saw the clock winding down and gave himself a chance.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer. Allen Iverson back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And he makes the first. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Sixers. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Now here's Johnson. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Victor Wembanyama.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He said they spent all week watching film on Victor Wembanyama, trying to find flaws that they could take advantage of. No such luck. So their mission tonight is to try to make someone else beat them, which coach admits could be fool's errand.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Maxey. Step back and fire. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Johnson against George. Now here's Sohan. Not a lot of room. Castle for 3. Drains the triple.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Pass to Embiid. Taken away. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Maxey on the wing. Lots of room. Yes, on the jumper.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Embiid against Wembanyama. Here's Houdini. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Martin inside. He's against Sohan. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Houdini. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Sohan, the kick out to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Maxey, tightly guarded. Here's Embiid. The shot misses. Wembanyama with some nice D. Pass to Houdini. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Maxey. And San Antonio again with a bucket. Here's Maxey. In the game against Cleveland, very impressive. Into the lane. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's George. And the finish with the layup. George has got 5.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Now let's take a look at the rookie rankings. As we hit the halfway mark in the regular season, here's who has taken the lead in the Rookie of the Year race. Well, you look at Castle getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
And the crop of rookies this year is just full of talented players. It's going to be fun to watch them battle for the award.
Well, I tell you, the depth is really impressive when you look at the quality of these rookies, just as you said. And they all will be trying to make their name in the NBA. Your rookie year can say a lot about who you are as a player and what you're made of.
Now here's George. He had 16 in the win against Cleveland.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Castle. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And there it is for him. Castle's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Pass to George. Martin outside. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Maxey. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Recognized that space given, and Maxey pulled up in the mid-range for the bucket.
Outside Johnson. Ooh, nice D from George.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And this legendary head coach, Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's McCain. And that one is hammered home.
Trading the lead back and forth, back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Houdini. Sohan with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Over Embiid. Here's Houdini. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama finds Johnson. Knocked away. George with a steal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Spurs trail by 4. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. And it's Embiid in at the 5, down low. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Houdini. And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. Philadelphia shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to George. Releases. Rebound San Antonio. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
I think one of Paul George's best shots is his pull-up jump shot. He's been destroying defenses for years with that mid-range pull-up.
Sohan inside. He's guarded by Martin.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Oubre. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. That's tipped. Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George drives in. Now here's Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 9. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Houdini. Shot clock at 3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Houdini in that last game against the Trailblazers really contributed. He tallied 21 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. If you look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Sohan with the ball. He's against Martin. San Antonio again missing. The 76ers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the 76ers lead by 13. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Here's Houdini. Can they get it? Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Pass to George. Up and in on the layup. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball move.
Spurs trail by 13. Now Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Outside Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Joel Embiid.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
2 shots.
And Johnson drops them both. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
Maxey, that's good.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Pass to Castle. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament. That's rare for any freshman.
Free throw, no good. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
And the second free throw is good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And he's good on the second. And you watch Tyrese Maxey come. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full package.
Steps back and fires. They get it back. Embiid. Outside Maxey. And another shot. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
You look at Wembanyama. He checks in second in the Western Conference. The fans just love this guy.
You better believe he's earned it. It's been an incredible season for him, and I think he should be part of that starting lineup.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Embiid with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against Cleveland.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And so he hits both. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Nice shot by George.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Spurs trail by 13. Here's Houdini. Sohan outside. To the middle. George with a steal. Shot is up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Seeing George spread the wealth and picking up the assist, I think he's a better player when he's sharing the ball like that.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Here's Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's Philadelphia now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Now Embiid. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he makes it.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Poke loose. Pass to Embiid. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And And the 76ers lead by 19.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. George. And George with the jam.
There is no slowing down Paul George. A volcanic eruption from PG tonight.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside. Here's Houdini. Clock at 6. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Sixers lead by 21.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing.
What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. His fingerprints were all over that court.
65. The Spurs. 42.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Castles, then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Houdini in at the point.
At the line for your Sixers, McKay. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he drops the first. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
That's on Joel Embiid.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Good on the second one.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
For 3, Maxey. Pure from 3-point range. Maxey's got 22 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. To the inside, Houdini. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul. Shooting for San Antonio, number 87.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Maxey passes to George. And they get it back. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Maxey. And the bucket is good. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
So tough trying to knock Maxey off balance, off stride. He's outstanding at playing through contact.
And Embiid with the block.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Back to Martin. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. For 3, Maxey. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Maxey's got 27.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Houdini. Over to the wing. Sohan outside. And the basket is good.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Pass to Maxey. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
Here's Houdini. 6 points for him.
He's got buddies. Sohan, a high flyer.
Number 87.
Philadelphia's gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Pass to McCain. Uses the... glass on the layup. McCain's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Houdini. Now here's Wembanyama. Embiid covers. Shot clock at 6.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Oubre, he's checked in for Tyrese Maxey. Here's Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass. They picked up 2 on the second effort.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Martin. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. They grab their own miss. Here's Embiid. Good D by Wembanyama.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, San Antonio.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark, with average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Castle. Sohan outside. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by George.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's McCain. He's got 14. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
2.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
Here's Houdini. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. From down in the low post, it goes. Johnson's got 6.
Such a reliable player under the hoop. Johnson, I mean, he wants those close-in shots.
Pass to McCain. And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
4th team foul. Spurs substitution. Harrison Barnes.
Now off the inbound. Second chance effort. George, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Barnes in the post. Plenty of space. And it's Houdini missing.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now.
First one falls for them.
They're doing great work at the free throw line.
Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Outside Maxey. There's the drive. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
George against Johnson. George's shot is good. George has got 20 points.
Good work in deep from George that time. He's far more than just a perimeter threat.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Oubre. Houdini, pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Personal foul. At the line for the Spurs, Sohan. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Philadelphia leading by 13. Here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Oubre. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end. Tell you what, the way they've been eating up that offensive backboard in the second half, you would think they're the team that's leading.
Back to Maxey. And that one's on target from the wing. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Back to Maxey. Wide open look. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Castle. It's stolen by Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Oubre with it. Now Embiid. Looking to get back on track. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Timeout called, the Spurs. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
Here's Houdini. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Here's Martin. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. And the deficit down inside single digits.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got a 9-point lead.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
Not only is Maxey solid and efficient from the line, but he gets there quite a bit, too.
Houdini, pass to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. Inside, here's Houdini. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Maxey surveys. It's George on the wing. George with another miss.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Here's Houdini. George defending. Pass to Wembanyama. To the wing on the left. Sohan. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 6. To the middle. Martin finds Embiid. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Ooh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Houdini, pass to Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
Take a break.
And looking at the Timberwolves matchup, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Pass to George. Back to Maxey. And the shot goes down. Maxey's got 38 points.
Oh, I'll tell you what, in this fourth quarter, he's been locked in and has made some big shots for his team.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Here's Castle. He takes it in. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining confidence. Concentration and converting the opportunity.
Martin outside. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th.
Now to the lineup for your 76er, McCain.
So it's Philadelphia now. 4-point game. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Selfless pass there from Maxey. Really able to handle the guard position quite well.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Caitlin Martin. One shot.
Spurs trail by 7. Here's Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Here's Houdini. 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away. Some solid defense from Maxey. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
Personal foul. Third.
Philip. Philadelphia leading by 8. Pass to George. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Houdini. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Outside Maxey. Wembanyama against Embiid. Here's Maxey. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Houdini. To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Embiid passes to Maxey. And it's flushed down.
And he just driving the stake into the air.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. And he'll shoot one more at the line. So it'll be Jeremy Sohan shooting. Coming on Martin.
Sohan shooting 1.
One shot.
And that one misses. And Maxey's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by 4. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Maxey's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Wembanyama. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Joel Embiid.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's... often a bucket, a foul, or both.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game, and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now we present our new balanced player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this one. Right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Wembanyama. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Wembanyama's got 35. Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 44.
So great seeing Maxey come through in the big spots, continuing to evolve right before our eyes.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sohan. Rebound by Philadelphia. 1:49 left in the game. Pass to Maxey. Back to George. Inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Here's Houdini. Maxey covering. Misses in close. Philadelphia leading by 6. George left side. Oh, and the dunk by George.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Here's Houdini. Clock at 6. Right wing. Here's Castle. And it's Martin with the rebound. Maxey passes to Martin. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. That shot is off. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Maxey. Here's McCain. Lets it fly. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 8. Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Martin. Puts up a 3. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Spurs foul. Number 8. That's the fourth personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's Philadelphia with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Keep at it. What's the weather like outside? I feel like I've been stuck in it forever. You'll never get better watching other players work out. Go do something. Why are you standing here? Go work on your game. Hey, when's the last time you went to the zoo? Thinking of going this weekend. Another day, another drill. That's how we get it done. This is where things count, right here. It's like a sauna in here. Who's on the AC?
Need some help? You know, I used to be an underwear model. True story.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Houdini, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Knicks, we've got Mikal Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call them. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
So it's the Spurs now, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Houdini passes to Sohan. Some solid defense from Hart. Brunson with it. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Rebounded by the Spurs, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Johnson down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. And good that time. The Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Number 86.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Houdini passes to Wembanyama. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated power rankings. Taking a look at New York, they're locked in again at that 3rd spot. Not a bad place to be.
And you know, for the Spurs, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. New York trailing. Brunson scanning the floor. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, that's a silky jump shot, playing right over the top of the defense. Mr. Brunson, how good are you?
Here's Houdini. Brunson covering. Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think there was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Here's Castle after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Towns. They really needed more from him in that loss to Toronto. Brunson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 5 more.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Looking to end the...
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now, here's Bridges. No scoring in this one.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots. There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Sohan with the ball, defended by Hart. Here's Anunoby. He's coming off a 10-point game against Toronto.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Here's Houdini. Brunson covering, out to the wing. Here's Houdini. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Pass to Hart. And Brunson has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby, good.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Towns with the steal. Anunoby right side. And Anunoby slams it in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Knicks with possession here. They're leading by 8. Here's Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Castle. Defended by Bridges. And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Brunson. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto. Pass to Wembanyama. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 6. Bridges outside. And it's in there. Bridges got his second basket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
To the paint. Here's Sohan. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
For the Knicks, Miles McBride's checked in for Josh Hart. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Zach Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Houdini. Vassell kicks to Paul. Here's Castle. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Offside Collins. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Payne. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. That one falls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
And let's... He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Houdini. 4-point game. They've got Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Basket counts.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Houdini in that last game against the 76ers, he was a big factor. He scored 10 points, and he did what he does best. He shared the ball and looked to get his guys going throughout the game. Really displaying incredible hustle during this run. Guys just can't keep up with him. Kevin?
All right, David. Great. We'll see if tonight follows suit. I'm sure he's looking forward to the challenge.
I think he'll be ready. He's in a groove. The confidence is insane. Boy, it's a good place to be.
No doubt. He is locked in, seems so comfortable with where his game is at. Boy, has he been fun to watch.
Stolen. On top, Hart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
New York leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Brunson, no good.
There's more good work on the glass there.
Go the other way.
Said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Here's Houdini. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And his passing was simply amazing. A lot of fun to watch.
And it's Wembanyama. Hand-to-hand combat inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Rock loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Bassi, the pass to Houdini.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
That one misses.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Tries from 10. Another shot. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Spurs have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Houdini passes to Sohin. Down low. A shot by Houdini, no good. Poked away. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Here's Hart. Achua controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Knicks lead by 2.
It's just great awareness for where the ball is coming off. Achua pursues the board. Nicely done.
Here's Houdini, and he converts the layup. Houdini's got 9.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Passes it to Anunoby. Now Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Brunson missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 2. The pass to Hart. Brunson, left side. Looking to get back on track here. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
New York calls timeout.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
And you look at Brunson. And it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
You talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Here's Houdini. 11 points in the game. Nobody's getting that high but Wembanyama.
Perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Step back and squared up. Brunson's got 9.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Houdini passes to Johnson. The rebound by McBride.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Brunson. And Wembanyama outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, the quick Jalen Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Johnson outside. Here's Houdini. 13 points in the game. Pass to Sohan. Lock at 6. Goes up on the high post, and the shot goes in. Johnson's got his second bucket.
We're going old school on him, Johnson, with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Shoots from 14. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sohan, the pass to Houdini. Back to Sohan. Count it. And now a 7-point San Antonio lead. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. With the teardrop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. New York takes time out.
It's time for T-shirts.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for OG Anunoby. Bridges, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Vassell's checked in. Bridges dishes to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
That free throw missing.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Houdini. Payne covering. Houdini passes to Johnson. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call, and he'll shoot 2.
Right, seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers, and drawing a whistle.
For San Antonio, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
Barnes is checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul comes in for Houdini. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
Now here's Payne, defended by Paul. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Bridges got 11 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Vassell outside. Johnson against Hart. Johnson kicks to Barnes. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, this is not a guy who draws a ton of fouls, but Barnes baits the defender that time.
The Spurs have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. That's good from Barnes. Collins checked in for Johnson. Both good from the line that time. Here's Hart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. That one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Barnes. Up top, Vassell. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Paul. Robinson with the block. Paul with the steal. Here's Collins, and the call on the shot and sends him to the line. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Seth Collins at the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Collins nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Inside, here's Hart. Lays it up and banks it in. Hart's got 4 this quarter.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Payne. Basket good. Now just a 4-point Spurs lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint down.
Spurs passing it around. Vassell finds Barnes. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Paul with the ball. Working on Payne. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 4. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunchy.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Left side, Towns. Over Collins. Towns, no luck. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Barnes outside. Passes it to Paul. The pass to Barnes. Shot from 12. Here's Collins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Collins has got 9 points.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Towns, the bounce pass. Here's Robinson. Here's Hart. And the layup falls. Hart's got 6 here in this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ball looking over the floor. On the wing, Barnes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 6.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court for San Antonio. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Houdini, and it's Johnson in at the 3.
That's toughness, that's ability to absorb contact and finish. That is Jalen Brunson in a nutshell.
Houdini passes to Wembanyama. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Johnson can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 6. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Hart. Rebound San Antonio.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Houdini. Johnson with it. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that matchup with the Clippers, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play.
Johnson outside. Goes back up. Here's Wembanyama using his size inside.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass. Brunson's got 17.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the inside. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here's Hart. It falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And that's 10 points for Josh Hart.
How about that well-timed drop-off? Jalen Brunson just knows where to put the basketball.
Here's Houdini. Brunson covering. Fades. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Man, he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Brunson.
69-63.
Here's Houdini. Brunson covering. Here's Houdini. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Brunson.
Number 87 at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Knicks making a switch here. Achua's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Champagne's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Brunson outside. Passes to Achua. Here's Castle. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Castle's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys. But he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Now the pass to Houdini. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Sohan missing. Knicks trail by 7. Anunoby, right side, fires the 3. The shot's good from Achua. Achua's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, a confident stroke from Precious Achua. He has elevated this aspect of his game.
Here's Messi, defended by Towns. And it's Sohan missing.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alden.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Zohan, the pass to Houdini. To the middle, Towns with the steal. Brunson outside. Pass to McBride. Out to Brunson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
For New York, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Towns looking it over. McBride passes to Towns. Brunson outside. For the tie. And the dunk by Towns.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
San Antonio calls timeout.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Spurs. Barnes is checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Castle. And it's Paul in for Houdini. Now here's Vassell. Defended by McBride. Champagny. And he can't stop the run as he misses. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brunson the pass to McBride. Paul outside. Barnes outside. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Robinson. Brunson outside. Achua the pass to McBride. Here's Hananobi. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Champagny. And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Collins checked in for the Spurs. Now, here's Vassell. A lot of room. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA. Like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
And he makes both free throws. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Hey guys, the team has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Barnes passes. To Bessie. There's the dish to Collins. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby against Paul for the lead. Bessie pulls it in. And it's Paul with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Kicks it out to Collins. It's rebounded by New York. Achiuwa's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Barnes outside. Got the ball. There's the pass to Bessie. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Payne up top, defended by Paul. Good on the shot. Payne's got 6 points. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Vassell outside. Ice ball moved by San Antonio. Paul outside. Pass to Collins. Over Robinson. Collins good. 11 points in the game.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. And boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Barnes against Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. And stolen by Anunoby. .124 left to play in the third. Ball's knocked loose. Paul with the steal. It's deflected. Anunoby outside. Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Takes a three. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell left side. Can't cash in from close range. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Anunoby. Passes it to McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio trailing here. Ball outside. And the pass to Vassell. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now here's Payne, defended by Paul. Payne looking around. Over Paul. He's off on that one. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Don't hold on to the ball. Keep the ball moving. Side to side. Set better screens. Get your hands active. Get some deflection. You got to do more than one thing. Do more than one thing.
Well, it's clear that Tom wants more activity. In fact, he's demanding it there.
Kevin, you can't blame him. I mean, he knows how crucial ball movement and energy is on both ends.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Josh Hart out there with Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Johnson with the bounce pass. Pass to Houdini. The shot. No good. Brunson with some nice D. Bridges, right side. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And that's 13 points for Mikal Bridges.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Passes it to Houdini. Just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama down low. Achua's on him. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Goes up to the stripe. Rebound by Sohan. And the Spurs with possession. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Brunson with a clean look. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 24.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's Houdini. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 3. Oh, Anunoby in position. Doesn't go that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points.
This is something you're seeing evolve with Mikal Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Houdini. The pass to Wembanyama. Can't hit from in close. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And the shot goes down. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Wembanyama passes to Houdini. Back to Wembanyama. Sohan with the ball. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks leading by 7. Bridges outside. Over Castle. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Hart. 15 points from Mikal Bridges. And San Antonio shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Castle. Down low. Here's Houdini. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bridges kicks to Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Knicks lead 96-84.
Here's Houdini. Shot clock at 5. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Castle. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Towns kicks to Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Castle. Defended by Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. That one goes. Counted.
Can't allow Johnson to get that. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Now here's Brunson to the paint. Here's Towns, and the layup is good. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Houdini passes to Sohan. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And the Spurs with possession. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. And it's San Antonio with another. New York leading by 8. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Here's Towns. Goes up again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. Versatility is so difficult to match up against.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
87.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Bridges double team. On deep, Brunson hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
First personal foul. Second team.
The free throw drops for Towns. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
By surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after what has changed.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Told them, pedal to the metal. Adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Houdini passes to Wembanyama. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. New York leading by 12. Three-pointer. Goes back up. Anunoby has the open look. Traps in the tray. Anunoby's got 13 points in the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Hart. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness in it.
And the shot is good.
Wembanyama can be a menace inside. His length cannot be easily contained.
Pass to Towns. Passes it to Hart. And Brunson has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Stolen by Brunson. Brunson barreling in, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 36.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Wembanyama trying to free himself up. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Towns, high post. Uncovered. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. The pass to Houdini. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Knicks leading by 15. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
San Antonio calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to pull this guy off.
Spurs trail by 17. And Benyama outside. Here's Houdini. Brunson covering. Soham, the pass to Houdini. 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson, and he uses the glass on the lane. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And nicknamed Big Body, Johnson doesn't shy away from contact, using that size and strength to gut through it.
Here's Brunson. San Antonio with the rebound. Then Benyama's. Here's Soham. And the rejection by Town. And here's Brunson. Got a piece of it. They recover it. Tipped away. They're running. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Knicks.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Houdini to the inside. Towns with the steal. Brunson with it. Now guarded by Houdini. Now here's Brunson. Defense is right there. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining. And the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Johnson can't hit. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Brunson. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The Spurs working the ball around now. Houdini passes to Soham. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now Brunson. And the call will go against Houdini. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution. On the court.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.